Hey, formidably impressive women, also known as badasses. So, formidably impressive. What's that? We're going to find out in just a minute and how to get there. See you on the other side. When you are formidably impressive, you are pulling on one of the four basic human emotions that your brain serves up to you in any given situation. Of course, there are lots of variations on these basic human emotions, but we're going to focus on the four basic ones: mad, sad, glad, and scared. Which of those is the most powerful for you to show up in, even in tough situations? Think about it. Mad. Sometimes we show up mad, and sometimes a little tiny dose of mad comes in handy. It comes in particularly handy when instead of being such an emotional form of that uh, em, emotion, that it is a more determined form of it. And then sad. Sad is, not a particularly empowered kind of situation. It has its place, and it's just not in the space of being formidably impressive. You can't be a badass walking around like Eeyore or a sad sack. Glad. Now, this is a very empowered state. And one of the things that life can beat out of us is sad. Because instead, all those beatings that emotional or otherwise that we've had in the past have put us into the fourth state, which is scared. And scared is the least empowered of those, although it does bring with it a certain power because a whole lot of fight comes with scared often. A whole lot of determination comes with that often. So we're going to talk just a little bit about how to marshal these so that you show up as the best and most powerful version of yourself in the moment. So, a tough situation. Somebody comes up to you, they challenge you with words or thoughts or actions. And sometimes you can just kind of feel their thoughts across the room, that kind of bad intent. That's what I mean by thoughts. Most often, it's by words or actions or a combination of those. So I'm going to give you an example, and I want you to put your responses. I'm not going to give you the solution to it in this video, but I want you to put your responses in the notes or the comments below. So somebody comes up to you and they give you a big challenge, like right to your face, whether they're close to you or all the way on the other side of the conference room table. They have given you a tremendous challenge. What do you do? And I'll give you an example. You're giving a presentation. And you're partway through that presentation. You just started, you're in your first minute or three. And all of a sudden, somebody from the other side of that says, I don't believe blah, 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 whatever they don't want to believe. So A, you don't know if that's just a challenge to test your mettle, to test you to see if you really know your stuff, which is certainly one possibility. You don't know if they truly don't believe it and that they think you're just blowing smoke. And three, you don't know if they just want to de-status you because they've got some other game that they're playing in the moment. And four, you don't know if they're just a jerk and they do this all the time. If you know them well, you probably know the answer to number four. So in those situations, does it matter that you know which of those it is? No. This is the magic here. When somebody has given you a challenge like that and you don't know what's behind it, guess what? The magic answer is that you don't have to know what's behind it. A formidably impressive response. It will win the day no matter what's behind it. And in fact, the more mean their intention is, the more powerful a formidable response. What we do is help you get to a place from where you are today so that you can get to the other side of being formidably impressive. So why does that matter to you? It matters because your status goes up immediately. Your colleagues won't say anything in the meeting in all likelihood for this situation. They're unlikely to say anything but witness, be that silent witness, and wait for you to go on with your presentation. They're unlikely to say anything. But when that person is long gone and well out of earshot, then somebody is very likely to give you a pat on the back and say, that was awesome. You showed them. And that's the kind of delayed response that is truly powerful. Because jerky people who are behaving jerky in the moment, are people that everybody wants to just like, make them stop that. And when somebody does, it's impressive, very impressive. I'm going to have to learn not to like smack my computer. It wiggles around when I'm smacking it. But you get the import of being, and just how wonderful it is to be, formidable in your response. So this is Dorothy Kuhn. I've got something special for you, so make sure and grab the gift. It's right here below. Grab it, grab it, grab it. It's important. And it'll get you started on how to respond to 9 different ways for really having a formidable response in a whole variety of situations. So we'll see you next time. Bye for now.